Hey everybody, so tonight was the big finale of Loki Season 2, so without wasting any more time, I'm going to go ahead and say spoiler alert, and we're about to talk about this. So we pick up pretty much right where we left off last time. You know, Loki has learned to control his time slipping. So he time slipped right back before Victor was about to go down there to the temporal loom and all. So he figures he can fix it. No, he keeps trying, do it a little bit faster, do it a little bit faster, do it a little bit faster. And he's like, you know what? I have to go back farther. So then he's going back to where they first bring Victor in. The next thing you know, he's going back here, he's going back there. And he ends up going back long enough for OB to totally teach him everything he knows. And then it's like centuries go by of him just going the same day. All again. It's really funny. It's a really good time. Kind of made me anxious, I'm not going to lie. My heart was like, dude, all right, let's go. Let's do something. He finally figures up this plan. He's like, all right, this time it's going to work. Got Victor down there. And Victor's going. He doesn't instantly turn to spaghetti, so it's a good thing. He's going. He's making his way through all the temporal radiation. And he puts the multiplier, and it hits the green button. Gets back as fast as he can. And it works. The temporal loom has now expanded. So they're all, giving each other high fives, hugs. We did it. And then OB's like, hey, guess what? It's not working. And just the timelines on the inside just grow. So Victor's like, as long as there's an infinite multiverse, we're never going to be able to build something big enough. No matter what we do, we're doomed. So he realizes that He Who Remains set that plan. So he's like, well, I guess I have to go back farther. So we go back to where Sylvie was trying to kill He Who Remains. So he tries to stop Sylvie. He just keeps trying to stop Sylvie. And then he does something, says something one time, and the He Remains starts laughing. He's like, how many times have you been here? And then it's like, whoa. All right, so now he's aware. Loki's aware. So He Who Remains freezes time. They talk about it. He explains how the whole thing, it was his plan the whole time. He's like, you really think I'll let her kill me and all this. He's like, my offer still stands. This is what's going to happen. He's like, so either you kill her or, you're just going to keep doing this all over and over and over again. And Loki's like, there's got to be a different way. There's got to be another way. So now he time slips back to where they all were in that room when they started getting spaghettied. So he talks to Sylvie. He lays down the line like, this is what's got to happen. So she's like, oh, so you got to kill me? She's like, well, you're not going to get my blessing. Millions of people in their free will are going to be sabotaged when you kill me to give him what he wants, because he's protecting the sacred timeline. And Loki's like, no, I realize what I must do. He goes back. He goes back to the temporal loom scene. He goes down there himself. He locks everyone else out. And he walks out there into the radiation. And as he's walking, he's like donning this new awesome Loki costume. He starts grabbing the strings of timelines. And grabbing them. Pulling them. And then you see this crack open in the sky. He starts walking in air. He's pulling all these timelines. And he eventually ends up at the end of time. And he's pulling them. And then you see He Who Remains throne. And he wraps them all up into like the tree. Like, I can't think of the name of the tree right now, but like, it's like a symbolism thing. Like, you saw it, you'll be, oh, hey, the tree. So, then he sits down on his throne. So Loki is now like the god of timelines or something. He's like in control. He reigns a system to some point. I don't know if that was still his plan or what, you know? We like to think that Loki finessed the system, but I don't know. Anyways, TVA, you know, it's like a new thing. They got a new guideline book. B-15, she's on the council. Mobius has decided he's going to leave the TVA, and he goes to his own timeline again, and he's watching himself with his kids. And Sylvie shows up, and they talk about how they miss Loki and all. And then it just goes back to Loki holding everything together. So, there's your little play-by-play of what happens. Now to say what I thought about it. Also, to excuse the rain. I don't know if you can hear the rain in the video. I hope not. Or if so, I hope it's not super loud. What does this mean for the MCU? That's my question. Will Loki just start appearing wherever? Is there going to be some other Kang variant come and try to dethrone him? You just like... Does Loki, can he like intervene? Is he just there to watch? You know, like, I don't know. And the rumor is that Mobius is supposed to be in Deadpool 3. So I feel like he's not going to stay retired very long. And then when it comes to the TVA, I don't know. I think Loki's done. The show, it's a TV show. Because Glorious Purpose was the name of the first episode, and Glorious Purpose was the name of this episode. So that in itself is Ouroboros. And then on top of that, there was no Loki will return, or Loki will return in season 3. No announcement. So it's like, I think the show's done. I think it set up the characters to kind of do their own thing throughout wherever the MCU goes now. But I think Loki is over. When's the next time we'll see Loki? I don't know, but I hope it's soon. Like I'm saying, I don't know what his role is, really. What he can do. I mean, if he can time slip to any freaking time, you know. That was another one of my questions, is I wonder how far back he could gone. Like, could that Loki only have gone back to where, like, he had branched off the Sacred Timeline? Or could he, like, time slip back into his, like, Sacred Timeline times? Just a question. I had a great time this season. I love Loki. It's for sure the best Disney Plus Marvel TV show. My hats are off to everybody involved, the writers, the directors, the people behind the camera, for sure. There's some really cool camera stuff in this season. All the actors, the visual effects artists went crazy on this episode, for sure. So, just phenomenal. Season 2 was awesome. And it's so refreshing where, you know, they're calling it the mid-CU now, where everything's just kind of mid. So for Loki to just stand out and be so freaking good is awesome. And I'm hearing we're getting more multiverse shenanigans in the Marvels. So you can be on the lookout for my review for that, because I shall be watching it tomorrow night. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below of Loki. Spoilers are welcome in the comment section. If you won't want to be spoiled, why are you watching the video? You know what I'm saying? So let's just talk about whatever we want to talk about Loki in the comment section below. And like I said, be on the lookout for my Marvels review. This is the first review you saw. I have reviews for the other 5 episodes. Check them out. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.